So this is a kit from Modelux Models OO gauge gasometer. It says period 19th century. I guess that's when they were constructed. Obviously there's still some of these around, quite a few. Material mount board, I don't know what that actually is, but it's like a card wood type of material. Height 130mm, diameter 160mm. So it's a very complex kit, but I'll take you through this and I'm looking forward to building this. Okay, that's the first section done. Basically it's two rings, a lower ring and a top ring here. I'm just gluing these supports in with PVA glue. Quite easy to do, just got to get it symmetrical as the main target to get here. So let's go on to the next stage. Okay, the steel frame's now done. This was a lot fiddlier than I expected to do, but it's come out really well. The few minor things I've got to finish off, like gluing these little bits here together, just getting those joins true. But it's looking good. It's looking really good. But took me a while to do that, probably about 2 hours, because you've got to get the right symmetry on there as well, so it all lines up as near as possible anyway. So that's the frame, and I quite like that. The instructions you can download, which I've got down here, just tells you how to put this all together. So just printed that off, and yeah, I had to cut the rings inside down to form the circle a bit more tighter, which is these two rings here. So I had to cut those to just pull it in a little bit. But that's stage one, if you want to call it that. Okay, that's the cylindrical tower almost completed. So basically you got two layers, the bottom layer and the top layer. Fairly easy to do. Just trying to get these gaps here not showing. That's inside. So onto the roof. This is the top of the gas tank. So basically it's like a dome shape, and you just basically add these little segments around the dome. You put these little bits of card here, like little tombstones, and that just props it up to give the shape of the dome. So basically just glue that into place, fairly straightforward. On to the next stage. Okay, the dome's done. So basically there's a little piece here, it's all the segments are put into place. The kit also comes with these very fine railings, and these are very, very delicate. In fact, there's many spares that come with the kit, but some were damaged, like this one here. A lot of the railings are missing. Some on the actual roof are also slightly damaged, but you probably get that anyway, so it's very well detailed, I must admit. So that just needs to dry now. This is the two gasometers in Eastbourne that remain. I don't know what the life expectancy is on these. These got a blue colour around the frame. These are still in use. Strange structures. Okay, this is a rear view of the gasometer. Okay, this is the compound I've made to site the gasometer in the middle here. This is a kit from Model Railway Scenery. Basically it's printed paper, which has been specially made, which overwraps basically cardboard. It's a Victorian looking wall, and you've got these gates on each side. This one at the front especially I think is fantastic. It's weathered and old, like the wall itself, and it just looks really good, I think, here. What I've done in the middle, I've had some weeds growing out, like here, as you would, because this will be a very old compound. Done a bit on the outside here, just got to finish it on the other side here. The base here is downloadable again from Scale Scenics, so I've just downloaded that, printed it off and stuck it on there basically. Basically it's broken tarmac around here that's coming apart, but suits the scene really well. The compound wall that I made is from Model Railway Scenery. A very good little kit. You can adjust this to your own requirements, sort of kit bashing, and very easy to put together. Okay, that's the completed gasometer in its little compound there. I've also added these weathering oxide rust effects, which just adds a little dimension to it. That's with some weathering powders I have. Not too much of that, but you do see them with rust hanging out here. So that just gives that little bit of extra dimension. The reason I wanted to model this is because they're disappearing from our landscapes in the UK. They won't be around for much longer. They serve the purpose really well. They're a Victorian invention, so they've been around for a very long time. But a lot of these have been cut up now. Some are preserved. I think the one at the oval cricket ground is just outside there. But I think the ones in Eastbourne that I featured on this video, I don't think they're in use. They're ugly things, but quite fascinating and alien looking as well. So I just had to model one of these because you won't see them for much longer. So they'll be gone. So that's what part of modelling railways is about. Recreating something that you will not see anymore. So yeah, these are going. But this is a fantastic kit and relatively cheap as well. I've also done this area here with overgrown bushes and static grass just to finish that area off. And I've done some different blends of colours there as well. Just going to finish around the back at some stage. Put some ballasting down there or something just to complete that. So that's the Modelux gasometer. Bit of an aerial view there. So thank you for watching.